Alright, what's up everyone? I'm not gonna wait any longer considering it looks like we're not gonna have very high attendance on the stream today. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I am doing alright. Work-wise, things are going pretty well. Everything's pretty busy this week, you know, between two different games that I played, doing reviews for them. Today I'm gonna be filming my Loot Crate unboxing. Also, I'm gonna be working on a second review. Excuse me. In addition to that, I'm basically now taking this opportunity to try to catch up on a few things I didn't get to do. For example, today, Minecraft Story Mode, which came out, 3 weeks ago? Something like that. And I didn't get to play it because I was busy with the visit of my parents. So, being that they were, here and we were doing stuff, I didn't have a lot of time to play a lot of stuff. And I didn't even know that it was coming out because, quite frankly, there hadn't been any release date given by Telltale for it. And then all of a sudden, like the day before, they were like, oh, by the way, it's coming out this week, which is pretty par for the course for Telltale. So overall, it's been a pretty busy week for me in regards to everything that I've been up to. So it's good because it kept me busy. The week is flying by. I hope that you're enjoying all the stuff that I covered this week. Mighty Number 9, Umbrella Corps, the Overwatch videos I did earlier in the week, the Persona 3 sessions that I've done. So, I've had a fun week. It looks like we're going to have a very slow day today when it comes to the stream. I guess no one really cares about Minecraft Story Mode anymore. Which I guess is, unfortunately, a symptom of the fact that, number one, it is 3 weeks old. I'm not playing it as a new release because I was busy when the game was actually released. And of course, second, because this is the second part of the season, which makes no sense. The fact that they made episodes 6 through 8 now to finish off a second story for the game, which makes no sense, of course, because all these Telltale games are supposed to be a season. You buy the season pass, you get the whole season. That wasn't the case with Minecraft Story Mode. You only got the first 4 episodes, which were one story, but then it started a new story with episode 5, which ended up being a cliffhanger. And then you had to wait a bunch of months for them to finally come out with episode 6 and continue on with the story. In addition, there's no way to buy a season pass of episodes 6 through 8. You have to buy them individually for $5 each, which is really annoying. I would have been like, well, can I get a discount, because I bought the original game? And the answer is no. Each episode is $5 each, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. So not only is it late that I'm playing this, but it's also a ridiculous model to buy the episodes, in my opinion. So I'm hoping at least that they pay off, that the episodes are good. At least if it continues on being a good story and all of that, then that's great. So hopefully it ends up being that good, you know what I mean? So I'm doing this today, then I'm filming my Loot Crate unboxing for the month. My Loot Crate showed up, I think, a day ago. And so I'll be filming that and uploading that to the King of Hate vlogs. And then I'll be working on my review of Umbrella Corps for tonight. Umbrella Corps, a action-based third-person shooter with elements from the Resident Evil universe, including maps and zombies and such. I played it 2 sessions. That's more than enough for me to ever play that game. Hoo boy, that'll be a fun review tonight. Tomorrow, I am going to play some more Overwatch, I've decided. I played it last weekend, and I really enjoyed playing it with the different characters that I did. I did Torbjorn and Junkrat and a little bit of Soldier. Well, actually, I take that back, a lot of Soldier. And I had a lot of fun doing that, and I definitely want to do it again because I had so much fun. And I realize that it's not exactly the most entertaining thing for those who like to see me play more narrative games or play new games, but it's a multiplayer game that I found myself enjoying every single time that I play it, so I want to go back to it again. So that'll be tomorrow, more Overwatch, and a new DSP Tries It. I've actually filmed it. It's going to be a good episode, a unique episode, something different than what I usually do on DSP Tries It. So that'll be a fun one coming out tomorrow. Sunday, I will return to Persona 3 yet again. So another major stream of Persona 3 coming this Sunday, okay? Just so everyone knows, I am doing that because I want to get as far as I can in the game. I had a 3.5-hour stream yesterday. I figure another 3.5-hour stream on Sunday should, basically be some pretty solid progress. And then this week coming up, there's going to be a ton of new releases between expansions to Street Fighter V, the new game from the makers of Limbo, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. There's going to be a ton of stuff, plus my multiplayer event for patrons who pledged way back in May. That's going to happen this week coming up. So it's going to be quite full. Quite the full kind of a stream. Full kind of a stream. Kind of a week is what I meant to say. Ooh. My neck is stiff. I'm stretching it and it's cracking here. Alright, everybody. So that's really it. Rough idea for the next week. Going to be very busy heading into July. July is going to slow down a bit. I think in July, because there are almost no new releases in the month, what I'm going to have to do is figure out, some downtime stuff to play, which I'm sure I'll be putting up in polls and such. There's a lot of games that over the years people have wanted to see me play that sadly I didn't either get to or they didn't work out for whatever reason. And there's a lot of candidates and things that I could play during this summer that I think will work out pretty well to kill time until the new releases really start heavily hitting in August. So pretty excited for that, obviously, the new releases, but there'll be some downtime in July. It'll be a slower month. Fully expected that to happen, by the way. Maybe what I'll finally be able to do is what I've wanted to do, start working on countdowns and stuff for KO Gaming, right? Although, quite honestly, I think people like the reviews more than the countdowns. I do think that my style of review is actually catching on the internet, which is good. But, I also want to put other kinds of content on that channel, too. So, I'll have more information on all of that, coming up as we approach it. I guess what I'll do very briefly, I'll just do very quick plugs. I'm not going to do a long segment today, considering there's, only a core group of people here on the stream to see Minecraft Story Mode. You guys know the deal. You're watching the pre-stream screen right now. You know where to follow me on social media. You know about Patreon. You know that this month on Patreon, what's at stake? This Sonic the Hedgehog Marathon. Right now, we're still about $150 away from hitting the goal. There's exactly 1 week. No, I take that back. There's 6 days left. I thought there was 1 week left. Nope, there's 6 days left. In order to pledge to my Patreon for the month, please consider doing so. I would really love to do one of those marathons, but we do have to hit the goal. Alright. You know about Leanna's business, the Black Currant. I'm not going to go into super duper detail about this. You know where the stuff is. I want to say thank you for checking out all the stuff. The one thing you might want to check out if you have not seen it yet, last night I did release my review of Mighty Number 9, which I guess I could show you my dashboard theme on PS4 is still Mighty Number 9, although I'm probably going to get rid of that shortly. I'm probably going to get rid of that and put something else up, something more generic. But yeah, the review is up. I'd like to think that I did a more fair and balanced review than most people on the internet who just shat all over the fucking game for the sake of shitting on it because everyone's so pissed off about the Kickstarter situation and the fact that the launch was botched. And it doesn't seem like many people, there are some people that did fair reviews, but it seems like most people who either talked about the game or reviewed the game just did it to rant and try to get cheap views off of drama rather than legitimately reviewing the game for what it was. Alright? So you might want to check it out. My review is basically, it outlines all the drama and shit going on right now, but I ignore it for the sake of reviewing the game. So if you really want a fair review, you should check it out over on KO Gaming, okay? Alright. Tonight I'll be reviewing Umbrella Corps. That'll be great. It's gonna be so great. That's when I actually get to vent on legitimately. Alright, folks. I think it's time to start. I don't think we should dilly-dally any longer simply because there's nothing to dilly-dally about. And I really don't want to rant about anything. I think we'll just get started, alright? Thanks everyone for being here. Let's begin with Minecraft Story Mode Episode 6. Here we go.